Hi there, my name's Jason Williams and this video is about installing some BA Ford Fairlane seats into my 80 series Land Cruiser to improve the comfort. And this cruiser, I've had a long time. It's just about clock over 600,000 kilometres. Haven't never changed the seats, and you'll see there's a it's slanted, it's in really bad condition, and I get a sore back from it. So, time to upgrade the seats in this. I hope it works. I hope it's nice. I've got a hurricane fabrication kit, adapter kit to adapt these seats from my Ford Fairlane, BA Ford Fairlane, into this Land Cruiser. I picked up second hand. I'll see how it goes. We'll see how it develops and see if I've got comfortable seats. So I have this set of Fairlane seats, and I've got to I've got to adapt the kit, which is fine. But the first part, which is quite annoying, is you'll see on the other one I can just turn a knob here, and I can adjust the backrest. But in this, it's electronic. It's got this little electronic motor to adjust backrest, and I thought, oh, can I get something on top of it and just adjust it anyway? But that's pretty hard. That's not moving. That's not going to move. So I'm going to remove this. I'm going to try do a few things here and see if I can't get this to work. Remove it off. See if I can get it to operate like a normal seat. Yay! Got that back out. Woohoo! Thankfully, finally. Well, I'm at least able to turn it now. So, with that said, I can look at getting this out of here. Which again is going to be much easier said than done. Probably get into there, can't I? Do you think? Is that wise? Get into there a bit. Into there. Probably not, but I'm a little bit impatient. So I'm likely to just get in there and cut that, aren't I? That was plastic. That's kind of cool. Gotcha. All right. That doesn't seem to take too long. That was and I guess I can get hold of this. Probably take my earplugs out, right? And I can move it. I assume is the other one. It seems Seems a lot stiffer. Oh no, that one's pretty stiff. Alright. in that case, I've got that doobie out. Probably need to vacuum out all that bits of plastic, right? Maybe I'll blow it out. Well, that's sorted. That seemed quite simple. I guess I'll now get onto these. Moving them. So there's, on both seats, both the drivers and the passengers, there's 4 bolts either side, either end. So 2 bolts either end, 2 at the front, 2 at the rear, and I'm going to rip them off. Save the trim. I might, I don't know if I'll use it later. Guess I'll find out. Well, all that stuff's off. Clean up the base. And I assume, probably more important right now, is to clean up the back of the seat. Put it back together. I was definitely not going to wire in the electrics to operate that. That's just a bit weird, you know. In my cruiser it has winding windows, doesn't have electric, doesn't have central locking. So I guess I'll just, you know, try to keep it as basic as possible. Alright, according to the instructions, you've got your brackets, you've got everything you need there. You know, it's fairly straightforward, well, from what I can tell. And you put one of these spaces on each of the studs, all 4 studs, so 4 spaces all up. And you have instructions like this, right? I've just got one sheet. And you use your phone to scan the QR code. Which is what I did, and it's very detailed instructions there. Quite good. Yeah, and so we'll just go ahead with that and follow the instructions and see what I can come up with. Alright, I guess time to start removing some bits. Well, you know, this is the old seats, and I will remove the rails. Oops. Looks like on this one, this whole bracket has to come off. I think I read somewhere in the instructions something about this. That should be the end of that. Right. Well, hopefully that's the end of that seat. Time to read some instructions. As per the instructions, it says to mount these down. in that position. However, I have a nut insert in the top of there. I wonder if that can pop off. Or do I cut that off? What if that's the same thread? So it is. Well, if that's the case, then I'll put some washers in there and tighten it up in that fashion. I'll put a few metal washers till I get that the same thickness as a spacer. It is the same thickness as a spacer. Oh, what do you know? Never mind. Can't use Toyota size bolts and nuts, can they? Just nip it up a little bit. I'm still gonna put the nut on the bottom. The little nylox, well, these little captive nuts as described. I'm surprised it doesn't say to put any washers in. That is quite a surprise. I assume for clearance issues you can't use a washer on the top. That's what it says, so it doesn't say washers, doesn't provide any washers, so I'll leave it at that. There we go, nice and tight, I believe. Wow, if that's what I'm supposed to be doing. This is where the spacers really come into their own, isn't it? I'm doing the same with the others. That towards the outside of the seat, a spacer on each one. Man, only just. Not much in it. I assume I should probably leave these all loose to make sure it lines up, but I'll see what happens. Alright, I think it's ready to attempt mounting on. I think, yeah, let's give it a go. Alright, we have the 4 washers, the 4 spacers installed over the whole lot. And that being this one being the driver's seat, I think. Yeah, I'm sure it is. No, I know it is. Yep, driver's seat. Then that should be I think this should be the seatbelt side, right? That to me is not going to work. It's going to require some serious flexing, isn't it? Some very serious flexing. Better measure those spots and make sure it's right. This doesn't even look close to being right. That's not far off. If that gets flexed correctly, will be alright then, won't it? See what the instructions say. They say install the, you'll be able to torque them up and it will straighten. That seems a bit dubious, doesn't it? I'm not sure I like that. But that's what it says to do, then I guess that's what I will do. I assume. So they go in the car like this, just loose, and tighten them up on there and tighten them all together. See, that seems quite abrasive, doesn't it? I guess I might as well start on the other side. They're going to be a very similar process. So doing the passenger side now. Again, just going to rip these rails off because this is the 80 series seat, so we want the rails. Should have learnt from the other one, shouldn't I? But yes, we're going to have to undo all of these. Right, with them rails off, I guess we've got that doobie off. I can open the shed door and I assume this is right. And again, the spacers. Go the same as the other one. I don't think it's going to be any different. Famous last words, right? That's going to be insatiably hard to get to, isn't it? Well, in that case, I guess I might as well fit the driver's seat and see how I go with that. And I'll come back and think about this. So as you see here, these are loose, and I'm going to fit them in the to the cruiser, and then tighten them all together. Like I'll tighten the rails down, the original rails down first, slot them in place, tighten them up, and then I'll go and tighten all the 4 bolts on the corners up. Okay, so the seats are in, and I didn't record it because it was quite a difficult process to actually record, being it was a bit cramped up, and I walked them over here and put them in just to test them, and you know what, they just fit straight away. It was really simple. And so I'll quickly go over here. This is a runner, and it was mounted very firmly to this bracket, the fabrication, the Hurricane fabrication bracket. This was mounted solidly. This nut was left quite loose, very loose, and I lined these up and did them up, and then did these up because I can reach them with a spanner. And I'm showing you the passenger side first, because when I did these up, the bottom of this stud rubbed very slightly on the inner of this runner when it was slid all the way back, and it was same for the rear, same on the rear of the seat, only on the passenger side. So I filed these down a bit, ground them, and it all seems to work quite fine. I'll go to the driver's side and show you that one. And I got to reuse the trim, yay! So I reused the trim on this side, which was really cool. And behind here is a knob to adjust the the backrest, the little stud like what I can spin. I haven't got anything on there yet because I've got it set to the right angle and it's really comfortable. But I'll in time I'll get something that'll fit it, whether it's another windy knob or I don't know what, but I'll figure something out and cut it out and make sure it fits. And so as you look here, this is these seats are really comfortable. We went out full driving yesterday, and I've been using them quite a bit. They got very high sides on them, especially on the backrest, and obviously far better than the landcruiser seats. Well, not that that's hard, right? Sweet. But yes, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Sweet. Cheers.